yourself, or so you can tell yourself like that. You can introduce yourself. So that question is primary question. Okay, so that question is common to everyone. Many people, they are going to be neglect that type of question. Okay, so properly you need to prepare. They are giving starting 2 to 3 minutes for you. That is your choice. Okay, I mean you can tell. So present I am working. Okay, some company, that is Wipro, from last current 3 years onwards. Okay, so my role is, okay, it is AWS and DevOps engineer. Okay, so then coming to your roles and responsibilities, then you can list out one by one. Daily activities. So present, we are using Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, Ansible, Git, Jenkins. Okay, so you can introduce like that. So present, in my current project, we are using these technologies. Okay, so that is one question. Okay, everyone, they are going to be asked that question definitely. Okay, so the next thing, I mean, interview question. Okay, so recently, which issue have you faced and how you clear that issue? I mean, which ticket they assigned and how you completed that issue. Okay, so some questions are there. Okay, some questions in the sense like this. Okay, introduce. uh, Okay, uh, the thing. What are the issues have you faced recently? Okay, so like that, those questions are common. That is first part. Coming to the second part. Okay, it is completely core and technical. So whatever the tools you are going to be mentioned in your resume, okay, so they are going to ask that question. Okay, those technical questions are divided into again two types. Okay, two types in the sense, I mean, scenario based questions, and second thing, it is core related, entire core related. It is not completely related to the scenario based and core related. Core related in the sense just direct question and answer. Example, so how you can list out all the running containers, Docker space PS. Okay, so no need to think about
Yeah.
that one. You can tell the answer. Okay, because that is not a scenario. Everyone commonly, they are going to use that one, and that is a simple and very basic question.
They will
Okay,
ask some real-time scenario-based questions
uh,
mainly. Whether the candidate has worked really or not, they want to check
that
actually.
that is another side.
Hmm.
They will involve all the things. Okay, they are going to ask all type of questions. They are not going to be focused only scenario based. Okay, so the interview process will be like a friendly at the, I mean at beginning 5 minutes. Okay, simple, very basic questions they will ask. So if you're able to answer those questions, then they are going to increase that question strength according to the person, okay, who are giving the answer. Some people, they are not going to give proper answers for a basic question also. They are not going to be continue the interview. Okay, first they will test basic knowledge. Then they are going to be move into the scenario based questions. Okay, fine. So the thing, uh, so I mean, this is the structure. I mean, a structure in the sense interview structure. So introduce yourself and what are the issues have you faced. Okay, the type of questions, that is one type. And next, second type, it is normal. I mean, basic questions. Third one, it is a scenario based questions. Okay, so we divided that interview process into three types. Okay, totally we are dividing into three parts. Okay, fine. So then, um, so Venkat, So just you can introduce yourself. So you can brief yourself. So present which company you are working, and you can tell me what is your roles and responsibilities and daily activities. So Venkat, able to queue answer for this one? So Venkat, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So just you can start yourself, Venkat.
Hi, sir. Myself, Venkat Reddy. I have a 1.5 years of experience in in IT. Initially,
Okay.
I started my career as a build and release engineer. Later, I have been moved to the DevOps domain. Now, I have good experience on DevOps tools. In this experience, I have worked on various tools like Git,
Okay. Venkat.
Git and GitHub for source code management tool. For
Okay.
CI/CD, we are using Jenkins.
Okay.
Build and test, we are using Maven.
Okay.
We have used configuration management through
Okay.
Ansible in the previous company. Docker container for containerization, and also we are using Kubernetes and then some of the application for deployment. Some of the applications are premise, and some are in AWS. Coming to
Okay.
AWS, we have to use EC2 resources, VPC, S3 bucket, and IAM, ELB, EBS, EFS, CloudWatch, and metrics, and Route 53 auto scaling.
Okay.
And my day to day responsibilities coming to, we are responding for the creating pipeline and Jenkins, and we do monitoring using Nagios and CloudWatch in AWS for ticketing, generating the Jira tool like container, that's all.
Yes. Okay. Good, Venkat. Okay. Okay, fine. So present you are using Jenkins, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
which type of builds have you configured?
We are configuring the freestyle base.
So only freestyle.
Yeah, freestyle and pipeline.
So freestyle and pipeline. Okay. So freestyle, which kind of job? I mean, so which purpose have you created
Yeah.
that freestyle? Yeah, you can answer for that one. Okay. Fine. So you configured previously, that is a pipeline project. So which pipeline have you configured?
No, sir, I can't prepare.
Ah, right.
Listen.
Okay. So then, see one more technical question. Fine. Um, so you installed some application, just you can assume. Okay, one application is there. The default configuration file path, you don't know where it is. Okay, but you know the name. I mean, which you want to search, that file name or something, a folder name, something you know. Okay, so how you can find out that particular location of a file or a path of that particular configuration? By which command? So anyone?
You repeat the question. Sorry to ask again. Can you
Yeah.
repeat?
See, if you want to find something, something
Okay.
in the sense, if you want to find where is that default configuration path of it. Suppose one example, previously also we done. So you installed Boto for Ansible purpose. Okay.
Okay.
But that Boto path, you don't know where it is available.
Yeah. Find
Yes.
find
Yes.
space Boto.
No.
Something in between. I forgot actually. Find hyphen space Boto. 1 second. Couldn't remember actually. 1 second.
Okay.
Find. Mm, mm,
Sudarshini are able to tell. So by which command you can find a particular path? How you can use that find command to search that particular path?
mm.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes, Sudarshini.
Find space path name, configuration path name.
Find space slash space
Slash space.
find space.
Find space
Yes,
slash
hyphen name.
space. Hello.
Yes,
I
yeah,
think
find space.
find a space
Hmm.
path of the directory. Mm. Find a slash path.
Slash space hyphen name.
Yeah. Find a
That
space slash.
suppose you are searching Boto, right? So you can give the Boto.
Yeah. Find slash uh, Boto.
Yes.
Correct
Find
or
slash space hyphen name and Boto. Got it?
find? Can you
Space.
text here?
Yes, yes, I will do. So this is the command.
Find slash. Okay. Name.
Find, sorry, find space.
Hmm.
Space is there.
Yeah. Find space slash hyphen name bot. Okay. Okay. Go. Okay.
Okay,
Mm.
okay, fine. Okay. So what is the difference between inbound rule and outbound rules?
Mm. Inbound rules is like nothing but the traffic is coming from the outside, no?
Okay,
Whether to take the traffic from the outside, we will be adding the inbound rule, the security, like for a like I mean, in order to allow the traffic from the outside, we'll be using the inbound rule. And whereas for the outbound rule, the traffic is want to if we want to allow the traffic outside, we will be using the outbound. For coming inside, we will be using the inbound rule. The traffic from a particular port.
okay. So Venkat, can you tell me, so what is the difference between inbound rule and outbound rule? So in AWS, we are using, right, security group. In security group, Venkat?
No, sir. No, sir, not preparing.
Okay, okay, right. Okay. So Akshay, sorry, Avadut?
I have told something, Anna. If
Uh,
anything mistakes, you
yeah,
can add. No
yes,
problem.
yes.
I'm also not prepared. No,
Okay, okay,
long. Mm.
okay. This call is for preparation only. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, I mean, sorry guys. If you people know something, you just tell here. It is not an interview call, or let's think like a general discussion. Don't think he's saying something like. Don't think nothing. He's like a friend only, Srinivas. Just share your thoughts. What you know. That's it. Don't think like interview. Just a casual discussion. You think like that. Okay. So everyone knows something, no?
Yeah. Thank you, Akshay. So ready, Prasanna? So you know what is the
Mm.
difference between inbound rule and outbound rule?
Inbound rule means mm, what are the traffic if you want to allow to that particular instance, we can use that inbound rule.
Okay.
Outbound rule means it will allow the all traffic. I don't know exactly,
Okay.
but I
Okay.
think
Okay. Right.
it allows all traffic.
Okay. So inbound rule generally every time if you want to expose some service to the outside, if you want to expose your service to the outside, we are going to give the inbound rule, correct? You are going to open a particular port number,
Yes, yes, yes.
correct? So you can think practically, okay? So whatever we are doing practically, you can tell that one only. So
Yes.
every time why we are going to change that inbound rules, because we need to expose our service to the outside. So at that time, you are going to give one port number, right, in the security group in inbound rules. Okay, if you don't allow that a particular port number, we are not able to expose that to the outside, correct? So that is known. Okay, I mean already we know that one. Coming to the outbound rule, if you want to strictly restrict a particular IP or some range, then we can use outbound rules. Defaultly, outbound rules are all are open. All are open.
Okay.
Defaultly, outbound rules all are open. Okay.
Yes, yes.
If you want to block some IP range, you can use the outbound rule. Example, where we can use in the sense some libraries or schools and colleges and some offices, some websites are restricted. Okay. So the restriction will be done by the outbound rule. Okay. So you are not able to access some of the links, okay, from the outside. That is outbound rule. So got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Fine. So the next question. um, okay. Okay, fine. So what is the difference between AMI and snapshot? What is the difference?
AMI is nothing but
Yeah. Yes,
yeah.
yes.
AMI is nothing but the
Image
VM
of
which they are
instance.
making as a snapshot. It is like snapshot is nothing but for an instance we will be taking we'll be having an option to uh, snapshot. AMI is nothing but like for instance we will be taking a image, no, it is called AMI, whereas snapshot is like, I mean, Mm,
Snapshot is backup of volumes.
Yes, correct. See,
yeah.
AMI,
AMI
AMI
is
is
Amazon
backup
Machine
of
Image.
yes.
Instance, total
yes,
instance.
yes, AMI it is related to
Instance.
it is instance level. Okay, when you
Yeah,
to
Yes,
launch a EC2 mission or something,
we can
compulsory
use the AMI. Yes.
AMI.
So
Okay.
snapshot is nothing but the image of
backup.
volume backup.
Yes, 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 correct.
If you want to again, if you want to use it, you need to convert it as a again volume. Then only
Yes,
you can
Oh,
use that.
yes.
yeah.
So previously, this question was repeated in one interview. Okay, fine. Okay. So then, what is the difference between um, clone and pull in Git? What is the difference between Git
Clone
clone and
means,
Clone and
clone means you can clone
yes,
that entire particular repository to in your from one branch to another branch. You can clone it entire data.
okay.
Okay. Pull means you can pull the data. Pull the data.
So
Pull is
anyone?
used to take the
clone
latest
means
changes from central repository to local repositories.
So pull it is nothing but central to
Take the latest changes
yes.
or commits from central repository to local repository.
Okay. So some other better answer? Yes,
like
almost 80% it is correct. 80 or
clone
90.
means
Clone
it
copies all
copies
files to the local machine.
all files
Git,
to the local from to the local machine from the repository. So
Yes.
while pull copies the only modified it copies to the local machine actually from the
Pull
repository.
is nothing but fetch plus merge.
Yeah, fetch
Okay.
plus.
Fetch plus merge. Fetch it is nothing but it is going to download only newly updated information. Merge
Correct.
is nothing but combining two branches.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So then, next question, can you explain your branching strategy? Can you
So
explain your branching strategy?
So I can explain actually like what we have like.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, actually, we have in the last project which I worked as a Terraform. We have worked on the Terraform and AWS. It's called client called Baptist Health. So, so where like we have used it there our branching strategy like it is. So generally we have three test, dev, and production.
Okay.
So they haven't gone, they haven't used it test, but what we use is like first all we have, we will what we will do, we have a one test account and one prod account separately.
Okay.
I mean for the AWS. So what we will do is there all the on-prem servers. So around 40 50 servers we have, I mean, migrated to the on-prem from on-prem to AWS cloud. So there, first we will be uh, we have moved all the on-prem servers to AWS cloud. No, there our like what in the we have used it the GitLab, and there our branching strategy is like first we will be testing in the dev.
Okay.
So dev and all the code, Terraform, everything. So we'll be testing in the dev account. So
Okay.
after that, it is well and good, then we will be moving to the prod. At a time we will be like first we will be launching dev servers
Okay.
and for the dev account and prod for the prod account, whereas we'll be checking in the dev that everything is fine and good. So if everything went well, we'll be like moving to the product. So there our branching strategies.
So only you have 3 branches?
Two only. Test is there, but that is not used as it's dummy. Only you can assume two we have, dev and prod. Two
Okay.
only branching
But
strategies.
really in the real time, okay, you have many branches are there. So mostly
Mhm.
one scenario is there. So one real time,
Mm.
I mean, so that the thing it is, we need to identify what are the branches are merged to the master from last
Yeah.
3 years onwards. From last 3 years
Last,
on, 3 years.
yeah, this scenario I got it. They asked me to pull or fetch all the details, the branches from last 2 years. They told to clean up actually. From
Yes,
last 2 years, you clean up like that. They have
that is
asked me.
scenario based. That is scenario based. Okay, scenario
Yeah.
based. I mean, they are going to assign task. Okay, you need to identify what are the branches are measured to the master from last 3 years, and then you
Okay.
need to delete all the branches. What are the measured branches are there? Okay, you need to first you need to identify and then you need to delete it. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
so step by step we can implement, and as otherwise we can run a script. Okay,
Ah.
so that script it is available in the Stack Overflow also. Suppose if you check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then what is the difference between network ACL and
Yeah,
security?
Avadut want to reply something. He has raised the hand.
Sorry,
Yes, sir. Yes.
Avadut.
Basically, there are many branches, but master, features, and release are the three main branches. Uh, so master is the main branch,
Yes.
and features, what are daily changes we add. We add here in the features, which is isolated work is done in features,
Okay.
and in that release branches. When we add a new version, then we use release.
Yes. Correct.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Good. So what is the difference between network ACL and security groups? So what is the difference?
NSL is the stateless, sir.
Okay.
And another one, which one, sir?
Security group.
Security group is the stateful.
Security groups are instance level
Correct.
and subnet. NACLs are subnet level security.
NACL related to the
Subnet level. Subnets.
okay. NACL are subnet level and security groups are
Instance level.
instance level, and NACL are stateless. Okay. Security groups
Like,
are
I think NACLs are like firewalls to the VPC something.
yeah.
I think both are firewalls, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Firewall, but that is stateless, and one more it is stateful.
Both are firewalls, but there is subnet level and instance level firewalls.
Yes, correct. Correct. Exactly. Okay. So the next question. So how you can convert a public subnet to private subnet?
By detaching the internet gateway, sir.
Detaching internet gateway. Okay,
Yeah.
that's correct. Yes, that is correct. Next, what we need to do?
Sorry, I didn't hear the question. Sorry, can you repeat?
So how you can convert a public subnet? A public,
Okay,
okay,
public subnet to
private subnet.
okay.
And then, sir, we cannot give the root to that subnet.
Some disturbance is there. So how you can convert a public subnet to private subnet? The answer it is removing internet gateway. That is okay. So next, what we need to do?
We have to attach.
Attach.
We cannot give the root.
So we can attach NAT gateway, right?
Yeah.
So then we need to associate with the private route.
Private subnets we will be using. No?
No. The question is how you can convert a public subnet to private subnet. So first you need to remove the internet gateway and attach NAT gateway. Then you
Okay,
can
correct.
associate subnet into the private route table. Which subnet
Okay,
you are
subnet
taking, need to
into the
associate.
route table we have to convert, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Okay. So then, what is the difference between block storage and file storage? What is the difference between?
In block storage, the data will be stored in array format.
So which format?
Array format.
I'm not getting.
Array format, sir.
Which format?
Array.
Array. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Means like a block, sir.
Now, okay,
Yeah,
that is
I don't,
yes.
I don't know this answer. After this, can you explain, Srinivas?
Yes. So what is the
Where
difference
it
between?
is used also, can you explain?
So anybody? Yes.
In block storage,
Tell
we
you.
can store the data in blocks. In the file storage, we can store the data in file format.
Okay.
So elastic block storage, EFS, elastic file system.
Okay.
Mm, that's it. Actually, I'm not prepared. That's why.
Okay. So maximum we can use block storage.
Yes.
So whenever you have small teams, you can use that file storage. Okay. So the example block storage is like a hard drive in the server. Okay. So it is like a hard drive. Okay. So it is more flexible than the file storage. So you can access data by using any operating system from the block storage. Okay. How the data it is stored in the sense as a file in a single piece. But in block storage, the data is stored in blocks, right? But in case of file storage, data is stored in the files in a single piece. Okay. Here, the main advantage of that block storage we can access our data from any operating system. But in case of file storage, it is not possible. So example for the block storage, it is nothing but hard drive. Okay. So maximum block storage, it is popular comparing to the file storage. So where we can use this block storage in the sense, business critical applications like that, enterprise like that. So Akshay, are you understand? Akshay?
Yes, sir. Got it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So the next thing. So how you can go inside a Docker container?
By
Docker
using
By
exec
using
command, sir.
exec command.
exec.
iPhone
Command
ID
Okay.
space container ID.
container ID.
So after that,
We can enter
Slash
into
bash.
sorry.
Bin bash, sir. Slash
Bin
bin
bash.
slash bash.
Yes, correct. Slash bin slash bash. Or
Slash
you
slash
can,
bash.
yes. Otherwise, you can use sh. Okay. So you can use a slash bin and slash bash. Otherwise, you can use only sh also. It's not a problem.
Okay.
Okay. So then. So what is Terraform module? Or what is module in Terraform?
It will check it. It will check if already there's a already
Reusing the files.
That is reusable module. Okay. But the question it is,
module.
so what is module?
Collection of configuration files in a direct
Collection of files you are telling, that is correct. But which type of files?
configuration files.
Which configuration? Correct? Which configuration?
Yeah.
So Anvesh, so you know,
Standard configuration, we can say.
yeah, okay. So Anvesh, you know, so what is module in Terraform?
No, I have no idea.
Okay. Srinivas, Srinivas, you have knowledge on that one. So what is module in Terraform?
No, Srinivas.
Okay. So
Reusable Terraform configuration file.
yes, you need to tell. Akshay told right. So Terraform module it is nothing but collection of or group of configuration files. The configuration files in the sense here group of .tf files.
.tf. Okay.
Okay. So you have multiple .tf files, right? So the collection of that or group of .tf files, it is nothing but module. And what are the different types of modules are there? So this is a very basic and simple question. Akshay.
Yeah, yes or no?
So what are
Hello?
the different types of modules are there?
Different types
Root
of
module and child module, sir, is it?
Yes, root module, child module,
child module.
and one more.
Publish module. Publish
Yes.
module is it?
Correct. Module. So what is root module? And what is the root module and child module? Okay.
In the root directory, is it .tf file, sir? Is it?
Sorry.
A .tf file is there.
Yes. See where I mean where you are going to run that command Terraform init. Okay. So it is going to call all the files at a time. That is a root module. That is the center where we are going to execute the command. OK, that is root module, child module in the sense. So it is going to call the dependency.tf files. A dependency files in the sense and dependency.tf files. We are going to call inside that folder or something directory. OK, that is nothing but a child module. So published module in the sense, I mean, you have different types of modules are there. I mean, published in the sense, Terraform registry module is there, GitHub repo.
Sir, can you repeat about child module, sir?
So child module, it is nothing but you are going to call a module from other directory. Okay. Other directories in the sense, I mean, folder or something, the dependency files will be there. OK, so that is nothing but a child module. So direct one statement, a module that has been called by another module. Another module in the sense, you have some of the .tf files in another directory or somewhere. OK, so like that we can tell. So child module, it is nothing but it is going to be called by another module. Usually that is another module in the sense root module only. OK. Yeah, so registry module is in the sense, I mean, you have many registries are there. I mean, GitHub and Terraform registry. OK, and from the S3 side also we can call. OK, that is source related. OK. Fine. OK. So the next question, what is the difference between Terraform init and apply?
Init means initialize and apply means run the Terraform file.
Sorry.
Init means initialize and apply means the run the file, the Terraform file.
So we don't give single line statement. OK, at least we need to tell something.
Okay.
Correct. So what will be happened once you run the Terraform init command?
It create the .tf files.
No, it creating .tf file. No.
Yes.
It is not going to create a .tf file. So Venkat, do you have idea? So when you are going to execute Terraform init command, what will be happened?
No, sir.
Anvesh, so you have idea about that one?
No, Srinivas.
OK. Srinivas?
No, sir.
OK, so another Srinivas, Kanur Srinivas. So many times we use a Terraform init, right? So what will be happened? First, it is going to check the version. It is going to be match, and it is going to install the prerequisite plugins. And it is going to next, it is going to create a, I mean, Terraform lock file, right? So first it is going to install the plugins, dependency plugins, and it is going to check the version. And then it is going to suggest one command, that is Terraform plan. Before going to be apply, plan it is nothing but, so what are the services we are going to be create? Before the apply, it is going to suggest Terraform apply, it is nothing but, so by using all the modules, OK, like a root module and child module, what are the resources we are going to be plan to create in our AWS account. Okay, all those things will be create once we run the Terraform apply command, and automatically it is going to create one more file also, that is terraform.tf state. Correct? It is going to create one more file, that is terraform.tf state file. Okay, so when you are going to destroy that one, the file it is going to be recreated as a terraform.tf state.backup file. So TF state, it is nothing but inside that. So what you have in the sense, which infrastructure you created. Suppose if you created EC2 mission, that EC2 mission related details, all the details will be available inside that one. Correct? Okay, so this
Okay,
is
sir, I got mistake about .tf files.
yeah, okay. So these are the basic questions. Okay, sometimes if you don't give proper answer to these basic questions, they are not going to be moved forward. Okay, so by these questions, they are not going to be filled. Finalize you. Okay, they're not going to be finalized. Finalize in the sense, I mean, they are not going to be recruit you directly. Okay. If you are going to give proper answer for scenario based questions in the sense how you can take a backup of all the files into your S3 bucket. So what you do. Okay. And which type of infrastructure have you created by using Terraform, and what are the issues have you faced while creating an architecture, single architecture of the Terraform. Okay, so the questions will be like that. So that is scenario based questions. First, they're going to be ask simple questions for screening purpose. Screening purpose in the sense, so they need to be understand right before going to ask in-depth questions. Screening in the sense basic knowledge. So without basic knowledge, they're not going to be asked in-depth question. I mean scenario based questions. Okay, fine. So the next question. So how you can identify the IP address is public or private?
The IP address is public means when you stop and start the instant, it will change. Private means it's constant.
No, it is wrong actually.
Okay, in one way, okay, it is not wrong, but technically we need to tell in different way. Okay, so suppose I'm going to give 5 IP addresses. In that 5 IP addresses, that is the combination public and private. So how you can identify which IP is public and which IP is private?
Is it a CIDR method, sir?
No,
By
no.
looking into the route table rules, we can identify. If it is attached, a NAT gateway, it is attached, we can identify it is a private subnet.
No. Here the numbering sequence. Okay, numbering sequence I am telling. Okay, so they given 5 IP addresses list out. I mean they given one list. In that you have that public, private. Okay, so which IP is public and which IP is private? How you can identify?
It's based on the ranges, I think.
Based on the ranges, we can confirm
Yes,
actually. Correct.
the range in the sense here. So what is that range?
Separate like private IP is like it will be starting from 172.
Yes,
Uh,
192.
192.
10.
Mm.
So the IP which will be start with the 10, 172 and 192, that is called private.
Private.
So remaining all are called public.
Mm.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. So the next question, can you explain booting process? Booting process of your Linux.
Which processor?
Booting.
Okay.
It is related to the Linux. Okay. So anyone? Sometimes in interview, they are going to ask very basic questions. MBR, grub, run level, the things are there, right? I think you remember that one. Beginning days, okay, you are going to be learning that one. Beginning days in the sense, whenever you are going to be learn Linux, okay. So at the time, you are going to be learn these things. BIOS in the sense, basic input and output. So bootloader will be there. Okay, and grub is also there. And run levels are there. So so we can discuss this one tomorrow. And please try to check proper answer for this question. Booting process. You can check in your YouTube or Google. Just get some information because we need to discuss about this one tomorrow. Because this is very important. Sometimes, okay, people will ask these basic fundamental questions. Many people they lost their interview without giving proper answer to this type of questions. Okay, and one more question is, so which questions we are going to be discussed tomorrow? I'm giving that one also. What is the difference between uh, waterfall methodology and agile methodology? Waterfall methodology, I'm giving. Agile methodology. Okay. So what is the difference between waterfall methodology and agile methodology? So please try to collect answer. Okay, through Google or YouTube, whatever it may be. So we can discuss about this tomorrow. Okay. So any more questions from your side?
No, sir.
Yeah, I mean, this is go. I think thanks for the conducting this session. I mean,
Yeah.
so my opinion is we should keep on discussing like this means we will get somewhat at least we if a person do not practice on the day also will know something by like listening to these questions and answers. And moreoverly, if any one of the person like attending the interviews and sharing the questions and discussing that questions uh, like in this call also it would be appreciated, and everyone will be getting aware and like how to crack the interview. It would be like helpful. This is my thoughts actually.
Yes, yes, actually, yes, it is helpful for everyone. So if you have any questions from your side, just you can post here. Okay, we can work on those things. Okay.
Yeah,
So every day we need to revise. Okay.
yeah,
That is
right.
very important. Without revise, okay, even if you know, you will forget.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Akshay, and thanks everyone. Thanks, Venkat, and thanks everyone. So we will connect tomorrow, same time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.